Mr. Chairman, I come to the floor again to try to move forward on a bill with near unanimous support. In fact, with regard to the actual substance of the bill, within the four corners of the bill, it has unanimous support because it would advance 27 community-based healthcare clinics for veterans in the VA system immediately. 27 around the country would serve hundreds of thousands of veterans in communities that absolutely need this type of expanded community-based clinic. 2 are in my state, one in Lafayette, one in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Now, all of these community-based clinics, including the one in Lafayette, including the one in Lake Charles, have been fully authorized by the VA and throughout the process. They've been on the books. We've been planning on them and moving forward with them for some time, but they've hit a series of bureaucratic glitches. For the Lafayette and Lake Charles facility in particular, first they hit a big VA glitch when the VA screwed up, and that's their words, not mine, just screwed up in the letting process to put out contracts to locate land and to build or lease these facilities. And because of that bureaucratic mistake, the VA lost a whole year in the process in terms of moving forward with these clinics, which are fully approved, fully authorized. Then, during that year of delay, then out of the blue, CBO decided to score how these clinics are financed differently than it ever did before. I won't go into the weeds, but Mr. President, suffice it to say that under this new scoring method, it created a scoring issue which it never did before. Well, then that was an additional hurdle, additional point of delay that we had to respond to. We overcame that, Mr. President, with a proposal that ensures that the VA funds and handles this correctly so that there is no scoring issue. And that bill passed the House nearly unanimously. In fact, that vote in the House was 346 to 1. Now, Mr. President, as you know, not many things pass either body near unanimously. That did very, very widespread bipartisan support, 346 to 1. And that is the bill that has come over here to get final approval, with the addition of an amendment to help pay for any costs associated with that bill. And that amendment has been fully vetted, is supported in a bipartisan way. With the addition of that amendment, we have no opposition here in the Senate on the actual substance of my proposal, on moving forward with these 27 important VA clinics around the country, 2 of which are in Louisiana. Unfortunately, the only objection that appears to reside here in the Senate is from the senator from Vermont, Senator Sanders, who does not object to this bill as amended, who does not object to the substance within the 4 corners of this bill, who simply wants his much bigger, much broader VA bill passed. Well, I applaud his passion to advocate for that, but there is significant concern with that much, much bigger, much, much more complicated proposal. There are 43 senators, including myself, who have very significant concerns about that proposal. And I think it's really unfortunate for him to block something where there are no concerns. It's been vetted. It has bipartisan support. Every conceivable substantive issue has been worked out, simply to hold that as hostage for a much broader bill that has concerns and opposition for almost a half of the Senate, 43 senators. And so I hope we can avoid that, Mr. President. I come to the floor to ask for that unanimous consent. I think the American people want us to work together. I think the American people want us to agree on things we can agree on. There's lots to fight about, there's lots to wrestle with, there's lots to disagree about, and we should work on that stuff too, toward an agreement. And I'm open to doing that with Senator Sanders. But in the meantime, I firmly believe that the American people want us to agree where we do agree. Don't create disagreements that don't exist. They want us to move forward where we can move forward. They want us to make progress where we can and keep working on the rest. And so, Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent in that spirit that the Veterans Affairs Committee be discharged from further consideration of my bill, H.R. 3521, and the Senate proceed to its immediate consideration, that my amendment, which is at the desk, be agreed to, and that the bill as amended be read a third time and passed. The motion to reconsider be laid upon the table.
Is there objection?
Reserving the right to object.
The senator from